we don't, that's, we're gonna, we're gonna respect the privacy of my children. They're great people. My son, he's trying to get a podcast going, which is cool and all that. And I guess I'm trying to understand it because, like, to me, it's all strength. I don't understand, like, for him, dude, amazing video game player, and knows a lot about, he's 23, he knows a lot about, like, THC and stuff like that. But, because, I mean, I smoke, I'm not, I'm not a big, I drink now, but not more socially. I just, like, I went to a friend's house last night, had a beer. That was it. I just, one, I had to drive home, so I was there for like an hour and a half to drink one beer. So, and, and that was right when I got there. So I think I took my last sip 45 minutes before I left. So, what, 16-ounce beer, an hour and a half? I should have been okay. But I just kept building what I had. So when I was 15, yeah, I moved in with my grandmother. I miss you, Myrna. I called my grandma Myrna. Wonderful lady, and a lot led up to that. I do want to get into the story of how I ended up at my grandmother's and stuff like that. It was, and I'll do that at another time because this is more about how lifting just kept going for me. So, some lifting stopped here, stopped there. I had some, moving, kind of, no one knew where I was. I was in a shelter somewhere. I had to leave the situation I was in at 15. And they took me somewhere. And the people that I felt I had to get away from the situation from didn't tell these people where I was. So I was there for 47 days through the summer. I was 15. I did not know. I didn't even know if my grandma had a phone. I didn't know if my aunt did. I'd tell them, their main purpose was to make sure I was safe and social workers could get me to a point where I was going to be okay. Well, after 50 days, they start with the process of foster home. I'm 15 years old. What foster home is going to take a 15-year-old kid from the country that is, I mean, I was mentally and emotionally damaged, and I was for a lot of years, and I didn't. So my grandma stopped by where I was, and and all them relationships were mended over years, but and come and got, she just showed up. So that's how that started. So I moved in with my grandmother, and I was a kid. I got a little trouble here and there. We go, back when I grew up, I mean, we lived on a south side of a town, and there was fist fights to say, and, did my little 2-day in juvenile one time, but, you know, so just some friends getting together, and we, one thing led to another, but nobody really got hurt or nothing like that. It was just being malicious fighting with people, it's 50, I mean, everybody there got put in juvenile. And that's what it was scare tactic. It scared the crap out of me. I wasn't a big guy when I was 15. I was, 130 pounds? 5'4". Been 5'4" since I was 14. I have not grown an inch.